episode of ATS Coast to Coast Math. We're heading to Chicago from Elko. We are at the gas station or blah 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 whatever. And I got some awesome news. I am not currently going to be using a keyboard in this specific video. We are actually going to be using an Xbox controller that I just picked up earlier today. I was playing around with it earlier, and the view thing keeps moving by itself, like it has a mind of its own. So I'm actually gonna have to use my keyboard to look around and everything. But other than that, everything else is actually on my controller. I have my blinker set up. I got my four-ways, my lights, my horn, and everything else. I don't think I have anything set up on the other bed. I kind of forgot. Okay, there we go. The back button was my parking brake. That was the engine start button. There you go. Got something in my mouth. Sorry about that. Okay. And I'm going to take that off because we don't need that on. And I think last time I said next time I see a service station, we're going to it. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to go to the world map. And we're gonna look for a service station here. And I believe I found. So, further ado, let's get this going. Okay. Which really sucks, because I was really hoping to not use the keyboard while driving, but I guess we all can't have what we want, right? Okay. I don't think I really need that. I think we're good. So let's go. One thing I'm excited about having the controller now is that I can maintain my speed a little bit better, and actually I forgot. I didn't mean for that. There we go. I could turn better too. That's what I was going to go for. And I'm taking those fucking visor things off. I'm still getting used to the works of the controller and how much to actually turn the truck. Honestly, it's not working all that well. Don't mind me. But we are going to switch the steering wheel out because I cannot read the speedometer on the digital reader with that bar in the way. I kind of forgot what mods I'm actually using. I haven't looked at them. I did download some more mods, and I do have another truck. But you guys won't see that truck until this voyage is over. So, I apologize. And those of you who know, I'm not using manual. I'm actually using simple automatic. Because I don't really know manual all that well. And I'm kind of going to practice that a little bit more. So, please don't go all crazy on me because I'm using automatic. Oh my god. Are we even gonna make it up this hill? Just put on the 4-ways. Oops. There we go. This is some blue in the interior here, eh? you guys are wondering, it's 2:47 a.m. on Sunday morning. If you guys are wondering what I was doing, and oh yeah, this is what I kind of want to talk about. It's not really talk about. It's nothing like serious. I thought it was funny. Um, I thought it was funny. I don't know. Maybe I said something or it came out wrong or something, and it didn't mean to come out wrong. And me messaging is a little confusing to me, like when it comes to wording and stuff. And even when I talk, my wordings are wrong sometimes. But there's this kid. I was on the discussion board, so for spin, I believe it was for spin tires. I just simply added something, like maybe my thing didn't help or whatever. And I felt bad for the guy that did the post, because he had to deal with me and this kid fighting. We probably, if I didn't delete all my messages, we probably would have had like 3 to 4 pages worth of fighting back and forth, because he decided to blow up on me because of blah blah blah. What was it? I wish I still had it. I'd read it to you guys. Because I forgot how it all started, but he called me something, so I called him because I felt like he was being a little girl, and I felt like he was being, like, the argument was worthless, so I called him a worthless girl, okay? Because he was being a little girl about it, and it was worthless to me. In my mind, worthless girl made sense, and I'm not, let me see, I don't hate women, I respect them, I grew up around women my whole life, so, I mean, there's no reason for me to be hating on women at all. So what this guy did was, he turned it around to make it sound like I was a woman hater and all this stuff, and he's like, well, you think women are worthless and blah blah blah. I was like, no, I don't. I was calling you a worthless girl because you're being a girl, and this argument is worthless girl. And I worded it wrong probably, and I probably shouldn't have said it like that, and the wording like that. I should have said something else to kind of get across the point, and I didn't know it, and I was so pissed off. I kept going and going and going off on him and everything, and yeah, I probably should have stopped, but so did he. I kept telling him, I probably should have just ended it, but I kept going. I mean, you're gonna argue with me, I'm gonna argue back with you. And he kept calling me, what's, like a muss, and I can't even pronounce the word. I actually had to look the word up to figure out what it meant, because I'm not good with big words. And he kept implying that I was against females and blah blah. Like he's implying like females are worthless, they're only sex objects and stuff, and he's putting words in my mouth, and I was like, I never once said that. You're saying that. You're putting words in my mouth and interpreting of something I simply called you into something more of an issue than what it needs to be. And he kept going on and on about it and blah blah blah. And I'm just gonna say here, I was gonna wait until my special video, my 50 sub video, which is gonna be more or less my 60 sub video, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been procrastinating it as well, but I also have a webcam, and it doesn't really have that good a quality, so I'm actually gonna use my phone on a nice day, and I'm just gonna take a walk and talk to you guys, and actually put a face to this channel. But anyways, crap, where was I? Yeah, I forgot. Hold on, it'll come to me. But anyway, he kept going like I hated females and blah blah blah, going off the wall for no reason, just because I added something to what he said. He like totally went fucking AWOL on me and fucking turned a fight to a complete different fight. And even if I was against females or whatever, it's none of his business, no one's business. I keep everything to myself anyways, especially when it's stuff that's argumental kind of stuff, and that's why I don't talk about politics or whatever, or anything like that, and I'm not into politics at all. Like, I don't really care who wins. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, I don't really care. This country is going to shit anyway, so can't really fuck it up more than it already is anyways. But yeah, he kept going on and on about how much I hate women and shit. I grew up with my mom raised me. I saw my dad on weekends. Every other weekend I saw my dad, but mainly my mom raised me. And it takes and it takes a really strong woman to be able to raise a kid by herself, especially if it was me and my sister, and then later on got another brother and sister. So she has four kids that she's raising by herself, and literally right now she's raising my two youngest siblings by herself. I have a lot of respect for my mom and other single mothers out there too. They are strong women because they had to deal with and everything. And I don't know. It just really irks me being called a woman hater, I guess I would say, just because I'm blah blah blah, but oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna wait to reveal this to you guys when I did my video, which I'm just going to tell you guys right now. And with the way society is and everything, and if I lose subscribers because of this, I guess I'm sorry that I'm this way, but I don't really care. I am me and you are you. You can't choose how I live or whatever, but I am gay. So if you guys don't like it, oh well. But yes, I'm a gay, and it's funny. I get called a lot of things. I get called a faggot or whatever, but it don't stuff like that don't bother me because whatever. I'm a faggot, whatever. I don't care. And if you guys wanted to know, I am single. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not really looking for anyone anyways. I don't really care. I don't really care to find anyone. I kind of do my own thing, But anyways, yeah. And I told him that. He's like, well, you said something and it really pissed me off. I forgot it was, but I flipped out on him. I actually reported him for griefing and harassment and whatever and whatnot. And I told him that, and I was like, okay, well, leave me alone, or I'm gonna, And he kept going, and finally, I said, fuck it, I was done with him. So I made an apology to the creator of the discussion board, I apologized to him, and the fucker replied to it and started going off on me again. And I told him, I was like, yeah, this was, that crossed the line. I'm apologizing to the guy at the discussion board. And, that started the discussion. And he shut up. And I believe the guy that created it deleted the discussion board. I did ask him to delete it because, and everything, it was just ridiculous. But I don't remember the guy's name. It's in my blocked list or whatever. But it was just crazy. All that over one simple thing I said, just to add on to whatever the post was about, and I'm the bad guy because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I've been playing Spintars long enough to know what I'm talking about. No, it wasn't Spintars. It was ETS. A guy asked the comparison between ETS 2 and ATS, which one was better. And I said, your truck, I said it was more about preference, really. If you really, if you want more of a, I forgot what it was. It was more preference. If you like more of the Europe kind of style driving or whatever, ETS 2 is great. It has a lot more roads. It's bigger and everything, but the towns almost look about the same, and it's not spaced out like ATS is. And I said ATS has better graphics and everything, and like different trucks and different feel to it. But it was all about preference or whatever, And that's what I said, and that's what about I said, and maybe not exact word for word what I said. And the guy said something, and I was like, okay, and I added in whatever he said, and that's when he flipped out at me. It's like, are you serious? But yeah, that was the struggle of that post there. But what can you do? But yeah. Well, other than that, let's get off that subject. But I am not a woman-hating faggot. I'll put it that way. What else could I talk about? I don't know. And next time when I do a video, I'll write some ideas of what to talk about or whatever. Because I tried the Q&A thing and no one's asking me questions on the Q&A thing, so I guess I'm going to give up on the Q&A thing. Or maybe I'll just ask myself questions and answer them in the video or something. I don't know. I love this Peterbilt though. This Peterbilt is so awesome. Love the horn. I don't know what that light is. Up there. Whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to pay attention to the GPS and not wreck at the same time. It's like 83 here. Okay, our exit's coming up here soon. And then I'm gonna go and actually and get rid of the steering wheel. It's too big. Okay, not. Alright, it's not this. Because we're going off this exit here. I really need to switch out the steering wheel, it's so annoying. Cheyenne discovered. There's a lot of traffic in Cheyenne. Speeding. Oh. Well, it did say 80, damn it, before. Whatever. I believe I want to take over here, so guess I moved too far forward, I guess. Whoa. I really need a new steering wheel. New steering wheel. I need one so bad. What does this section remind you of? I know. San Diego. Only reason why I know that when I was on multiplayer earlier. I had to go through here. Okay. Oh, go, you son of a bitch. There was no reason for him to stop right there. Alright, cool. We made it in. Alright, let's get rid of the steering wheel. Forget the steering wheel. Let's get back in here. So much better now that I can see. Yeah, no, I'm taking an extra wide turn. This one I didn't know if there wasn't going to be any cars there. And that's the reason why I took a really wide turn. And I apologize that I was so quiet during that section there. Oh, great. Now we get the wait. Come on. Look, a limo. There's a lot of traffic, and I don't even have the traffic mod on. It's really foggy. Okay, it's your turn. Awesome. Really not going all that fast. Set at 31. Can't yell at us for doing 1 over the speed limit. Can they? If I get a speed attacker for going 1 over, I'm gonna be really, really mad. Because that would be bullshit. I will call bullshit on there. That's all I gotta say. For a minute, I thought that cap was going for it. I was like, no, do not go for it. Holy crap. Are we all gonna stop and wait for this big truck to come through? Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna have to pull over here. But this is the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if this is your first time watching, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Other than that, you guys have a good day, good night, wherever you guys are in the world. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.